I'm back home in Hong Kong after my trip and just had an amazing time. I'm feeling so refreshed, and I've been loving that I've just been like unbrushed hair, no makeup, totally sun-kissed. In fact, my back is like crazy sunburned. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you in the mirror. But it was a very amazing trip. Siargao, actually you say it. It was amazing. Let's see if you can see my crazy sunburn. It's very sunburned. So aloe vera is like my lover. Hi. Yes. So it feels good to be back. It was really wild coming back to Hong Kong and just kind of feeling like this is home now. And yeah. Oh, it's bad. You should see like other parts of my body that were also sticking out. It was a pretty intense burn. Yeah, so interesting just coming home. It's actually not super early anymore, I guess, because I've been chilling, sitting on my couch. But I actually got up in Cebu, Philippines this morning at, hi Audra, at like 4:30, and I just did not even sleep that well last night. I was really, the past 2 nights sleeping with a sunburn, not so fun, especially because I actually prefer sleeping on my back, and so that's not happening with like this massive sunburn. But it was so nice to just be in the Philippines, get like a little reset, a little time away, and just be reminded, you know, when you like go on vacation and it's like chill to a beach island vacation and all you're doing is just hanging around in your bikini, and it doesn't even matter what you look like, and you just have like no makeup on, and it's just like a super chill island life. And I loved that. I really missed that, and just needed that like reset and that time away. So it was good. It's a sweet little surfer island. If any of you guys have ever heard of it, if any of you guys are surfers, you've got to go to Siargao. It's absolutely phenomenal. And just the Filipino people are so nice, and there's tons of expats, of course, in Siargao. Like any surfer from anywhere in the world is traveling there to surf. And I went surfing and scuba diving and snorkeling, hence my massive sunburn on my back. And what else did I do? Just swimming in the ocean. Saw these really cool like low tide rock pools. If you check my Instagram, which I'm Willow Loves You on Instagram as well, and I send a few to Twitter and probably a few to Facebook, but definitely on Instagram there's a ton, and there's more coming. I have a life-proof case, and so I took some cool underwater video, but some of them are so long, or I need to edit them, and I just didn't feel like looking at my phone for that long of time when I was there. But it's cool because I'm feeling like refreshed, and now that I'm back, I'm excited to like actually work on some stuff that I had read some books this weekend and was doing a lot of writing, and so now that I'm back, I'm like excited to dive into it and make it happen. Including doing more video and just saying hi. I feel like I've been like sort of in this creative cocoon lately, and so it's time to start sharing some of these big ideas with the world. And one of them actually is a podcast. It's called the Possibility and Celebration Podcast, and so I am excited to hear what you guys think of that when it's out. I'm excited to actually get it out there myself and learn all there is to do about podcasting. I've done like a video series, but I haven't done podcasting. So yeah, I don't know where you guys are in the world, but I've just had my coffee and just waking up and gonna finally like take a shower in my own shower and unpack my bags, which I've literally just like dropped on the floor here, and so this needs to get unpacked. I've got my house helper coming to. She'll be able to clean up some of this. My boyfriend has been here by himself, and so I'm excited to see him when he gets off work tonight. And yeah, just in general feeling like super refreshed, and it's just amazing what like a little trip can do like that, you know? Like it didn't feel like it made sense to go, and there was a part of me that was like, you know, should I be taking this time off? And it was like, it was 5 days and just like such a sweet little reset. So I'm really, really glad I did, and I highly recommend it to all of you if you're needing a reset, or if you've been like, you know, if you've been anything like me, the last few months have been kind of intense, just kind of like breaking into this year. And as I'm preparing for our big event in June, we do this big event in Palm Springs, California called Yes and Yes Yes. So I'll be going back to California and going to visit friends in San Francisco, and yeah, so I feel like this was like my like mid between like, you know, this January, February, March, and all that I've been creating in the first 3 months of this year, and then kind of like the calm before the storm and the stuff that I have to come. So anyway, it's fun to be on good enough Wi-Fi to actually do a Periscope. I totally would have done it there, but the Wi-Fi never would have been able to keep up. So it's fun to just know, yeah, say hi. Hi, Audra. It's so nice to see your face and your words there, and just so great to connect with friends. It was so nice to go off the map, I have to say. It was so nice to go off the grid and just be like in that island life. I mean, it was actually really hard to do, you know. I don't know if you, actually, Audra, I even chatted about this with you, or we messaged on Facebook about it, that like, you know, there's that time when you're kind of go, 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 and it's hard to really like ease in or let yourself let it go. And I really watched that. I was really witnessing that this trip of just like how it took me a while, and really witnessing how it took me a while, even like small things of just like letting go of what I was taking with me. Like on each of my adventures, I like still had my bag and it had all my things of like, well, and I mean, I guess this makes sense because you're in a different place and you don't know what to expect. But, you know, it was like I had my bag that made sure that I had like my Advil and my Tic Tacs and like all my things. And I just always had that with me. And finally, well, it helped that I had like a sunburn on my shoulders at some point, because I was like, why am I carrying this? And it was just such a metaphor for something bigger of like, why am I still carrying all this? And finally, let's see what day it is. I guess it was yesterday morning when I went to breakfast. I went with like a bikini, a little tiny like cover up, you know, cotton cover up thing that like basically looks like a teeny dress, but it's just a little cotton up. And that was it. And I stuffed money in my bikini top and went to breakfast on the back of a motorbike with no shoes or anything, because like most of the surfers in that town, you just hop on a motorbike. I mean, all you're going to be doing is wearing flip-flops, but it's not going to save your feet anyway. So you just hop on the back of a motorbike and cruise to breakfast. That if you saw on Instagram, it's that gorgeous, gorgeous photo that looks out over the ocean, and oh, the beautiful blue water there is just so gorgeous. And so anyway, it was just cool because I was like, okay, I finally, like it took a couple days there to like completely let everything go. And even just that witnessing of my mind, like letting it go, and not, it's just interesting when you're unraveling in that way to not have it be that like you're judging yourself for not, you know, getting stuff done, or that whatever, like our brains, when they get tightly wound about what you should be doing or whatever. So it's just really, I was witnessing the process for myself of like what that felt like to just slowly let go. Anyway, I finally did, and then I had to come home. But I'm already just feeling like this sweet mellow buzz. And actually after I click off of this, I'm going to do a little meditating and a little yoga before I take a shower and get on with my work day, diving back into some work stuff that I'm actually really excited about. Yeah, so hope you guys are all doing awesome, and thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't had a little beach vacation reset in a little while, highly recommend it. Okay, have an awesome day or night or wherever you are. Mwah.